Hi. Hello. We are back in Valheim. Talking about inconsistencies of spicy foods in certain places and bits. Wasabi. Wasabi is the one spicy food I really cannot eat. If I'm breathing while eating it, it just goes straight to the nose.
Oof.
That just feels
Oh!
rough. No, I don't want to... Why am I not...
Oh.
I want the boar meat. Give me that. And to kill the snack. Oh! Why am I not picking things up? That's weird. Oh well.
Is your stuff full?
No, I checked. It's not.
You probably hit the key that disables auto pickup, which is like V or T or something.
Oh, I think it's V. I did hit V earlier on. I didn't even know there was a button that did that. Cool. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, today I do berry picking. Yeah. Aww. Come on. Yay. No, why? Oh, that's okay. Berry picking, hide harvesting. 2-star boar hunting. All that kind of stuff.
We've been 2-star boar hunting since day 1.
We have, that's true.
It's like day 98 now.
It is. It's been a long road. Looking for that boar. Oh dear.
That felt like a Bryan Adams song.
Okay. I know the name Bryan Adams. But
Spirit.
none of his songs are coming to mind. Oh.
Basically all the songs from Spirit. You know the horse movie?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that was a playoff of Star Trek Enterprise TV series song. It's been a long road getting from there to here.
I did not watch that.
My dad watched all the way through it.
Surprisingly underrated.
It is surprisingly. It's quite good. I think it's actually probably the one that got me into actually caring a bit about Star Trek.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like Star Trek before it, but it definitely made me interested in the lore a lot more.
It's where it all started. It's cool. You know what, actually? Our harvest here is just about ready. Just gonna wait till the morning. Oh, that space, they got you good. Ooh, my running's 59.
Almost nice.
Getting there. May as well.
I died? Bruh.
Whoa.
Huh. I guess that I ran out of food and my health was low. That sucks. Oh well.
You feel cold. Gee, thanks. I'm just gonna go out here and kill this brute.
Hi, brave dog. I
Come here.
love brave dog.
Brave dog is so brave. There we go. Brute has been disposed of. Dogs can calm down now. It's okay, Peppers. It's okay, cat. It's fine. They're all dead.
Died again.
Again?
Yeah.
Huh.
I need to eat something.
I love how we already have 3 eggs for the dragon boss.
And we've yet to fight the swamp boss.
Yeah. Ah, it's the simple things in life.
When in the mountains.
Steal the eggs.
That's definitely what I was gonna say.
We need dandelions, we need thistles, raspberries, blueberries, toosterburr. And more onions. Need all them onions.
Give them all to me.
Oh, bugger. Oh, hello. There you are. Come here. That's what you get for knocking at my door.
Huh.
I got me a cultivator. See, are these? Oh, yes, they are. But I cannot see a thing. Did we save any of the torches? I don't think we did. That's fine. Boop, boop. Yes, the riveting moments of
Oh, berry
picking
picking?
plants. Well, I've got turnip picking right now. Turnip, carrot seeds, and onion seeds. And carrots, apparently. Do we have a date for when the Mistland update's going to be happening? Hello.
No. Hi. Meat.
Oh, thank you. I will cook it into a nice and tasty meal.
Turnip dog and mayonnaise.
Right, so I've got to wait till light comes around to be able to plant correctly. Don't want to do that in the dark. Got to maximize the space, and we haven't got Target this week to finish off the new farm plots. Wait, hang on, where was I putting these? Is that it? Do I need to make more? I might need to make more chests. Oh no. Ah, dear. This'll do for now. What were necktails used for again?
The poison resistance mead.
Oh, that's right. We'll probably do the dogs eat necktails?
Yes.
Sweet. We can use those as a food source for them when needed. We've got 2 stacks,
Solid.
which means we've got enough to make 100 of those bases, and I don't think we're gonna need 100.
And a whole lot of dogs.
We have a whole lot of dogs that need feeding. Oh my gosh.
Arrival of the day!
Yay! I should not be putting these carrots in here yet. We need a full stack stored away. Oh my gosh, I have onions as well. Crap. What am I doing? What am I doing with life? Fucking who knows? Mead. Oh, that's the wrong one. God. It's a brand new day. And the sun is high.
No fucking way.
And you're gonna die!
Yeah, you could tell when you look at the sun, if you can actually make out its eyes, they're just red.
Oh my god.
Hey, Kraken. We don't have a full stack of turnip seeds yet, and that is okay. No, I need to actually equip the cultivator. Let's go for more onion seeds first. That is the most important right now. Oh. Oop. Blocked by myself. Okay, my beautiful doggy boy. There you go. Good job. Ah, looking down too far. Do, 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 do. Alright, my child. There you go. Good job. Good scooting. I want to go there. Something's just quite peaceful about doing the planting and growing.
Yeah. Oh god.
You got this, Drow. I believe in you.
Eric makes wonderful, beautiful, delicious chili. And he is making a batch right now. But I think that he just started pureeing the peppers.
Oh, snap.
And it's a lot.
Does it smell?
Yeah.
It's weird how those substances can get in the air quite easily. And then just burn the nostrils. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Those were all the buttons I did not want to press. Yeah, give me 25 of those. Still got some space, may as well grow some turnip seeds. Oh, I ran out partway through. That's why. Carpenter. You moseying on through? There you go. Good mosey. Boop, boop. And a couple more. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Okay. Which portal is it to the...
Pigs? Or where? Where are you trying to get to?
To the piggies.
Home one.
Home one.
Yeah.
This plains, that is elder one. Home one. I could have probably actually just ran there. Spicy eyes. Why is the air spicy?
Why is it spicy?
The air, it burns. Oh, there's a little tiny one, Star Piggy. Oh, they're so cute.
Fuck!
That is terrible.
Oh dear. What is this? Oh. Oh, do they literally poop out the little babies?
Yes, and they fall.
That is hilarious. I never would have thought about that.
Meat farm.
Ah. Anything in here? Oh, there's some leather scrap. I am looking for the berries, though. See a thistle, pick a thistle. Oh. Hello, troll. Oh my gosh. Grey dwarf. Grey dwarf. Grey dwarf. Grey dwarf. Crap.
God.
Jeez Louise. Golly. Troll right by a summoning area.
Oh,
Yeah,
sheesh.
there was a lot to fight. I'm just gonna... Nah. Oh, there we go. Everything's dead. Now let me do my berry picking in peace. Copper. Ship-a-doop, ship-a-doop. Yeah, it ain't berry picking, but seeds and thistles are good. Especially carrots, seeing as I still trying to build up the supply that I killed. You've got to be... Ooh. Deer! Gotta get that deer flesh. Actually, not the flesh, the hide. We just need their skin. Ooh, mushroom. Right. That. I'm on a harvesting mission.
Huh.
Blueberries. Eh. Ah. Ugh. I threw some spit down my throat and it did not feel good.
Spit down your what?
Yeah. You know, I just didn't close my, what's it called? The flap that protects the trachea in time. Trachea, is that the right? That is the right one, yeah.
Fuck.
Rather uncomfortable. Wait. Yay. Ooh, that's a big boy.
Oh,
It's Race Dwarf level 2.
damn.
Pity you can't train those things.
Yeah.
They're rather mindless. It was right next to
Yeah.
level 1. No. There we go. More seeds.
Like carrot seeds?
Yeah.
Or ancient?
All of the above. Oh, damn it,
Solid.
I missed. Come here, dear. I need your skin. Nice. Where are you? Ah, little bastard ran away very thoroughly. Ooh. Oh, you want to have an arrow off? Sure, okay, you got your shot. My turn to shoot. Okay, I hit
Are you fighting a skeleton?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, he stumbled. Come on, take a shot. Ah, you missed. That's a bummer.
lol.
Lol.
Get good.
Get good, son.
Scrub.
died.
Fucking scrub.
You ain't nothing but a scrub, boy. Shooting that bow. Oh, look, another one. He's dead too. Well, 24, 15 blue burbles. Mushrooms. Just running around like a barbarian. I'm not going to get any deers doing that. They're too keen in the ears. Unless they run into me like that. Come on, come back here.
Did it just start, like, running towards you?
Yeah. Whoop. I got that one. What is this? Ah, more hide. Shot in the ass and it died.
Well, that's a whole new meaning to butt stuff.
Well, at least it died with some wood in its ass. Okay. Oh, I should eat some stuff.
Murray,
Yes.
are you okay?
Yes.
Why do
Just
you
making sure.
ask?
Well, these grey dwarves are doing their best. The best is not good enough. Oh, that's where you ran to. What's in the barrel?
It's in the barrel.
Ooh, tin ore. Grey dwarf eyes. I don't need any of that stuff. Actually, no. May as well pick up that tin ore. Let's see, where have I've done this entire. Not the entirety of it. There's meadows up there, though. Could do some meadows
Mushroom
hopping.
hunting?
Mushroom hunting. More the raspberries. We've got almost an entire box of mushrooms. But actually getting another box wouldn't be bad because we haven't really gotten into the mushroom using yet. Using?
Yeah.
What is wrong with my English today?
It's okay. I mean, language at its core is just trying to communicate a concept. And we all got it.
Yay! Stop calling them merisms. Merisms. That deer almost ran me into... Oh! I think I shot that grey dwarf in the balls.
Do great dwarfs have balls?
I don't know, but if it did, that definitely hurt. It is nighttime and I am in the dark forest and my sword is at half strength.
Hmm.
Why do I have such good luck finding these things?
What things?
Blueberries.
Huh.
Where is it? Where's my inventory? I've almost got a full stack. Ah! Oh, there's some previous carnage I left behind. Oh. Come here, troll. Time to leave. What did I get you to? Half strength, okay. Just gotta let my stamina recharge. Hello, child. And you're dead. Very good. What the what? Where are my thistles? Almost had a full stack as well.
So what are the quieter people in this chat up to?
I am finishing my mansion, or at least a part of it.
Love it.
Problem is, I need some fine wood.
Yeah.
Oh, you can
I am
come.
establishing the new ironworks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There's always So if you come out the portal, Vaughn, to Oakhome, if you go just straight out that way, there's usually quite a few fine wood trees out there. I planted a few more.
Yeah, I saw a couple birch and a couple oak out there that I didn't touch. Plenty of it out there.
I am full up on these thistles. Ooh.
I got enough to make my portals and hey,
Come here, Mr. Deer. I suppose that's actually Missy Deer, I guess. What do I not want? That. Ow! Got a rock thrown at me.
Ah, fucking
Stinking,
Grey Dwarves.
stinking
The
grey
Black
dwarves.
Forest is a menace.
It is. It is. We must purge the forest. Burn it down. That's a terrible idea. Don't do that.
Or do.
Or
We're not
do.
your parents.
They are so silly for thinking they can take us on. And they die for it every time. I see more thistles. Oh, and blueberries. It also doesn't help that I'm in the Black Forest at night. It just makes it worse.
that's when the best come out.
But I don't want to play with the best. I want to play with an empty forest that has blueberries all over the place. It is fine. I will still play with these great dwarves. They will just die because of it. Apparently, they think I play too rough. They just want to throw rocks and stones. They don't want a big, giant iron sword stuck in their belly, that's for sure. Oh, attracted a brute. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Oh, that was a good strike. You're doing great. There you go. Good job. Didn't pay well in the end, sadly. You died. He did deal a total of 13 damage to me, though.
Ah. So proud of him.
Yeah. Oh, another troll. Oh, he didn't last long. I saw a deer, I killed a deer, and he led me to blueberries.
Huh.
What a good job. This is, oh, it's a deer trophy.
Is it daytime yet?
Not yet.
It
Just about.
actually is
Just
now,
about.
yeah.
Day 99. Hey.
Ah, more blueberries. Oh, and a deer. Ah, we changed direction last moment. So my forward leading ended up not killing him.
Ah.
Something just threw a rock at me. Oh, hello. Blueberries.
Mm.
Full stack. I'd say that was a very fruitful adventure into the dark forest.
Solid.
Time to go to the meadows part.
We still need
Both.
AM.
valuables.
Yes?
Oh, if that's the case, I think that I put some coins down outside in one of those chests.
Out there?
Yeah.
Okay. Heh. Heh. Oh, hey, cool. There's blueberries in here too. Ooh, there's other goodies as well. Don't know if you need resin, but... I hear little beasties running around everywhere. I don't see any.
What do you mean?
Oh, might actually... I think it's the balls. I think I'm hearing the balls. I am. Silly me. Little piggy.
What?
He's gone.
Ooh.
The portal? Oh, he's back.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. Just moving things.
Yay. Oh, right. I have 10. Ow. Just gonna chuck that in one of those chests for a while. And I'm picking up the resin, apparently. A bunch of things that are dead. Give me that. Whoosh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Sure did.
Oh boy.
It was only 16 damage. I survived.
Good.
Hey, Chav, how you doing? It's probably been there for a bit. I have not been looking at chat. I should look at it more.
Beach.
Beach. I got 14 hide. What is... Oh, that's someone cutting trees. Those can get in there. I'm actually going to take this with me because... 33 carrot seeds, that'll help. All of this needs to go in. Yeah, wow. Drop those off. Do some repairing so I can put the cultivator back. What is Brave Dog doing out there?
Brave Dog is doing his best.
Killing things?
Mm-hmm. Look at all these fucking pigs! Mm-hmm.
Soon we are going to be the proverbial herbies and have the meat.
Oh man, I went to an Arby's recently and they were like, hey, we're out of roast beef.
What?
What?
Yeah. And I'm like, I thought you fucking had the meats.
How did they
Yeah.
run out?
I don't know.
For a level of fairness, like roasting and smoking meat like that does take a while.
You think they actually roast and smoke their meat?
Probably not. It's probably all
definitely do
artificial.
not. No, they definitely have prepackaged frozen stuff.
Oh, gross. Oh, that
Uh-huh.
just means it gets roasted and made by either Cisco or US Foods, and that stuff is actually fairly good. It's just frozen.
Yeah, frozen. It's not fresh.
Frozen is not fresh, no. Fresh
I
is
don't
better.
go to Arby's expecting fresh, like,
Ew.
That's fair.
I go there because I want to drown myself in molten mozzarella.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 100%. Give me some mozzie sticks any day. I kind of want some mozzarella sticks now. Gosh, dang it. I did not want to pick any of that up. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I forgot to put the cultivator back. That's why I picked all of it up, to remind me. There we go. It's a back. Alright, mission number 2. Raspberries. And hoping for that boar star level 2. So this, nope. This is a boar I can just freely kill. Goodbye. Put the sword away and start running.
Oh?
Come on, dear. Ah, that's not a bow. That's an axe. Dang it. Kill. You're a level 1 too. Neck. Neck.
Yes!
Yes.
Pigs!
There's a few more. There's a chance. Nope. And no. Maybe the sea just doesn't like spawning level 2 or 2-star pigs.
Maybe. Usually they spawn further out, too. At least that's
Further out?
kind of what I've seen.
Further out as in...
From spawn.
Ah, from spawn. Okay.
Sorry.
Nah, you're good. I'm still getting used to how some of the spawn stuff in this game works. Even though I've put many hours in here. There are many aspects I have just not explored. Alright, game, give me those raspberries. I don't need more dandelions per se. But see a lion, pick a lion.
Ah, it's raining.
Freaking why? Maybe I can just start punching things. I'm gonna try that.
Oh.
You okay there?
It's still spicy.
The air, it hurts to breathe.
And I have the door open too. To like the outside.
Someone
should be
walks
better.
by and just starts hacking up along. There's a Nex. We don't care about Nex. Just two.
God, there's a wolf up there.
What? Ooh.
Is that mine? Is it wild? It's mine.
Hey! Wandering puppers.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the wolf cub that ran up the mountain.
Why did it run
There
up
were
the
a
mountain?
couple that did that.
And it remembered its owner.
Hmm.
Of course.
Deers. See it, shoot it, skin it.
Oh, birch.
Oh, I think it's about that time to talk about random little one-shot we've got going on this Saturday.
Ooh.
Ooh. Watcher's Pocket Dimension. I accidentally got 6 players for it.
Huh.
So that's going to be fun. It actually works quite well. 6 players for this one's going to be quite nice. Got Vaughn inside that one.
Yes.
Are you really playing the character you've got on there?
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. I read it
It's
and I was
time
like,
for the D&D
what?
universe to finally meet Orkin Schmorkin Borkin.
Borkin!
He's gone through Oblivion, Skyrim, the Outer Worlds. It's time for him to go through something D&D related.
It's a perfect one-shot to bring him into as well. Knowing all the details I know, I think it's brilliant.
I'm excited.
Orkin, Schmorkin, Borkin.
You have to end it with kind of a question mark.
Orkin, Schmorkin, Borkin?
Yeah, there you go. No one's really sure if that's his name. Not even him.
Ookies.
I'm sure.
With confidence,
Would,
we would say it's his name.
Would anyone like to come and check out my mansion?
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Okay. This journey, this adventure can wait. I am going to go and check out that mansion. The raspberries can wait. The boars can wait. My anticipation to see this has been building for weeks now. I just need to run from the middle of nowhere that I am. Oh my gosh, I have Icky Boy. What am I doing? And stamina potions. What am I doing? Praise the gods.
Praise the gods.
That's right, I'm not even stopping to pick the dandelions anymore. The excitement is real. I really enjoy the graphical nature of this game.
It's so simple, but so satisfying.
Yeah.
It's quite simply satisfying.
It's like a lot of
So-
it's simple in 2D, but they frame it in such a way that it doesn't look 2D until you get really, really close to it.
Very atmospheric.
Yeah, that's the word for it. Oh, I'm at 60 and running.
So, over by the merchant,
Yeah?
I just found a burial chamber.
Interesting.
It looks like somebody's gone through it. Who's been over here?
Well, I didn't go through it. Targan might have.
Yeah, you didn't mark it on the map either.
Silly goose. Wait, that's me.
Huh.
All right, coming through
Yeah,
the portal.
this definitely.
Wait, don't go yet.
Ah!
Oh no, you're fine.
I will look at the ground.
You're good. Okay, you can look now.
Okay. Okay. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Gonna equip my standard equipment. Cool. I like this little nice view. It's gorgeous.
This is the second floor technically.
Technically, ooh, okay. Take me on a tour.
Yeah, so this is the second floor. As you can see, there's a fire underneath us.
Yes.
If you come in here, you come into the first portion of the area that I built. This is still the second floor. Obviously, nothing up here. I haven't really furnished much. Down here is my living quarters. I sleep in this bed right here.
Wow. Oh, cool.
My working area.
Rock
I do
pile,
literally everything out of it.
stones. Lovely.
Stuff.
Stuff. Can I take your blueberries?
You can take that. Anything in that box you can take.
Oh, sweet. Is that just loot and raid?
All the other boxes I use the stuff in. That box is my move to, which actually I don't need to move it that way anymore because I moved to the teleporter.
Cool, cool. Thank you.
But yeah, I got some wood down here.
I've got some wood. Never mind.
This is the main floor where I'm going to put like tables and benches for people to sit at.
Sweet.
You come up here, where you came in, obviously, the portal,
Yeah, yeah.
the entryway. Second floor, go up to the final third floor area. It's the loft. Kind of going to be a storage area.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, it feels like a loft too. It's got low ceilings. What?
And you can look down upon the portal from up here.
And shoot whoever comes in. I mean,
Looking
greet
down
them.
That's why I have my
upon
bow
it.
active. But yeah, coming around here is where I was standing. I'm going to put like a throne right here.
Oh, sweet.
I'm
Yeah.
going to sit in my throne.
That's right, because there are thrones in this game.
Yeah, the Raven Throne.
Yep.
Very suiting. Where's the door?
Oh, the door's on the main floor down here.
Okay, cool, cool.
So first off, there's a door into the shed area, which is where I have my
Smelting.
forging equipment.
Sweet, sweet.
But this is the front door right here.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
That closed
I
it
wasn't
on your
going.
face.
I was going to close the door. But yeah, this is what
I
I've been
like it.
working on.
I like it. It's like a fun little duplex and 3 levels and we need to get some trophies over here so we can build some so you can build some trophy stuff. Interior decorating.
Yeah, I gotta furnish it.
Needs a
Nice.
dog.
Yeah, always.
Needs a dog.
Every base needs a dog. How would we get a dog over here?
We'd have to put it on a boat and boat it over.
Yes.
That wouldn't be too hard to do.
Nope.
I like it. This is a nice. It feels all
You should,
good too.
Clean up chat.
Oh, hey. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Bot. Goodbye.
Atomize that man.
Thanos it.
You have been snapped.
Oh, snap. Now we're gonna take your ashes, put inside a meal, and eat it. Oh, it's nice and cozy too. This is a cool base.
Furnishings. Oh, I can make a dragon bed.
You need money for that, right?
No.
No.
Iron nails and wolf pelt.
Although, actually, I'm gonna buy the thing I want to buy to try to see if it works. To see stuff before killing what's his facey. And then we can bring all the gold over to your base so you can make gold piles and be the dragon hoarder you are.
True. Oh, I do have wolf pelts.
Gonna do that.
I don't have any iron.
Do you want one trophy? Oh, you don't have that much storage space, and you can grab the trophies whenever.
Yeah.
When you're ready for that aspect of Steve. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got trophies galore, yo.
Feathers, deer hide, and fine wood.
That's a cool base one. I've always enjoyed your creations and building.
But thank you.
One of the reasons why I leave it to you. I'm not that creative. You've seen my buildings. They are garbage.
Oh, they're not bad. They're practical.
True. True. I'm far too practical for my own good. That's also not true, actually. That was a lie. Don't listen to me, people. Ooh, actually, I could probably... Yeah, I need to cook this deer meat. Well, my raspberry hunt got 2 raspberries. That's good. I'm shaking my head. No one can see it, but I'm shaking my head.
Did you need deer pelts?
Yes. Yes, we need their
Okay.
skin. It's for the upgrades. There's still a few.
'Cause I got 15.
Oh, sweet. That'll build one of them. And I think we've got enough to help with the other stuff. Because I think it's Vaughn we need to finish furnishing and getting upgraded in equipment.
Upgrading in equipment is much more important than my furnishings. I can work on my furnishings.
My term of phrase was poorly chosen. I meant upgrading equipment when I said furnishings.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely that.
Ooh, 31 intestines.
I have a new big bed. Yes, new big bed.
That doesn't sound creepy at all.
I sleep in comfort.
To be fair, that's just about how I reacted whenever I got, like, my fucking memory foam mattress.
Oh god,
That's
yes.
just like, oh yes, a new bed. Because, oh my god. Derek and I, what was this, like, 3 years ago? We had been using the same bed I'd had since I was, like, 15.
That's me right now.
How? Okay, Vaughn, I feel like we should just create a GoFundMe to get you a new bed.
It's actually doing just fine. Mom put a memory foam like thingy on the top of it, and I curl up when I sleep anyway. So.
Ow. In a little ball so you can flip to the other side of the memory foam when it wears out.
Yeah, pretty much.
I cannot sleep in lower and smaller than a queen size bed anymore. I don't even sprawl out.
I do. Yeah, you know.
The knowing chuckle.
Oh, I can't wait till we get Locke's meat. That's going to be so exciting to cook with.
I mean, taming a lox isn't too hard.
That I've done.
We can probably do it from the plains base.
We actually probably could. There's logs nearby.
Yeah.
We'd need to be careful of the
And
mosquitoes.
berries.
And, oh yeah, those berries. Oh boy. We had a couple of stacks, I already used them all.
I do want to create an inn on the plains.
That
Oh.
would
Kind of
be
like how I
dope.
made that one in our last.
Yes. Your building and that was incredible.
I want that one to have the dark iron though, so when we do work on the plains, we'll want to be at dark iron for me to be making that inn. Start at that aspect, it'll be able to be bigger and better.
We just gotta...
Take what I've learned.
Just gotta get some silver stuff. Get that upgrade.
Oh man, there's still a lot for us to do, eh?
Oh yeah.
Quite a bit.
To think, Vaughn, last time we did this, just the two of us. Just the two of us. On that really shitty seed. God.
Doubtful seed.
Sailing 2 islands away just to get iron. What BS was that?
It taught us something, though. Know what it taught us?
What?
Strength,
Rage.
character.
Rage. It taught me rage. Pure rage. Also had a sail. I could definitely say I can sail quite well because of that.
Oh, there's a dog. Is that my dog? Are you my dog? My dog!
Yay!
Hi, dog!
You need to name that dog my dog now.
My dog.
In the middle of the mountain, my dog. That's the wrong chest. Here we go. Right.
Left.
Thank you. Down? Oh, no, shoot. Should have left that for Chad to
Bang.
say. Wonderful admiral of ours. Where's the loot? The gold.
What?
Did you have any?
Yeah, I got a bunch. I'm getting some more too.
Ooh, okay. I will grab it later. For now,
Except this
is this the
crypt was
mansion?
a bust.
that's Boogie Boy. Don't forget to take the yellow mushrooms. I use them.
I don't.
Ooh. They're used in recipes. Oh, that's a lot of monies.
You want yellow mushrooms? You can come back to these crypts and get them.
Boo. So heartless. Okay, we all need Yule hats. Do we have a fishing rod yet? We don't, do we?
No. Why is he salty?
Who?
Why is this dog named Salty?
He's been named Salty for a long time.
But why is he named Salty?
'Cause
Why is he a
someone-
salty dog?
Someone said the word salty when I was naming him, so I named him Salty.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. I got like almost another stack of boar meat.
Ooh. Okay, maybe let's do that. What is ymir
Where
flesh?
did this...
The earthy remains of the giant ymir. Okay, I just did some lore listening to Norse mythology. I actually know who that is now.
Solid.
Or remember who it is at least. That's right, this is a torch. Hey! Best purchase ever. I got a torch on my head.
Beautiful. Oh, pig.
Fishing supplies are going to be in the boathouse. And I don't know what ymir flesh is used for, but we have some now.
I think it's used for summoning something.
Hello, dog. Hey, brave dog. Alright, I've got 405 gold for you, Von. You can start making some gold piles.
Oh yeah.
So, we've got a bunch of teas at the house, right?
Peas?
Teas, yeah, like herbal teas and such.
Okay.
And some of them drink really well when they're cold. That was it.
Interesting.
That was my story.
Like which ones?
Like the what's it called? Glazed lemon loaf by Tazo.
That sounds fucking delicious.
It is delicious. It's my favorite one of theirs. And it's actually pretty good when it's cold. It's tasty when it's warm. But cold, you could taste more flavor in it.
I should make a glazed lemon loaf.
I have a beautiful recipe for glazed blueberry lemon loaves. And yes, you should. Do I still actually have that recipe? Actually, it might not be mine anymore. I think I created that recipe for the company I worked for.
Might be theirs now.
It might be theirs now.
Can you not utilize it?
No, not with the rights signature that I gave. I could probably make it myself, but just not sell it, so...
Okay, then don't sell it.
Sell it, yeah. There we go. Problem solved.
Solved.
Bruh.
My brain, it's weaking weird today.
It's waking weird.
It's weak and weird. What is wrong with me? Oh, hey now. I
Hi.
wanted to say drow, and then I saw your name move woo, and I wanted, my brain
Oh,
couldn't
hey,
decide.
wow.
Oh, hey, wow. How was
hello.
woo?
Wow.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Gifts.
Oh, those gifts were gorgeous. Thank you. I'm gonna make some more deer meals, deer stews. Oh, I need carrots for that. Never mind. Shit.
Your goose is cooked.
My goose is cooked.
Hi, mayonnaise.
Good shot. I'm gonna go pick that up.
God. Fuck, what was the thing that... Derek said something recently that I used it like it had a sniper scope on it. And I cannot remember what it was. I'm gonna ask him.
The dope setup right here, I'm not gonna lie. Thing around the oak tree.
Yeah, Tarkin did some real cool stuff there.
Yeah.
He's been making Oak Home real fancy. You should... okay, hey, Vaughn, come here. Come out here.
I have something for you.
You do? Well, come out here, chase me, and try to give it to me. Haha. That sounded so just... no. This is going to be our new crop.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's
I
huge.
jumped through here just now.
Give me these raspberries.
Here.
Aw. Yay!
You said raspberries.
Where's Turnip Dog?
Oh wait, I have one more thing for you.
Turnip Dog might have been the one that died. Can remember one did die.
No, that was Drow.
Oh, that was Drow, you're right. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh look, 2 boar.
Wait, that's right. I'm killing these things with fists.
Close the door.
Where is Turnip Dog? He's so important. There he is. Thank God.
Come on, boars. You don't screw me. And you help me improve some traits that I just never use. My fists. Although we can definitely make some sausage. Sausage. That's it. Oh my beautifulness. There are 3 whole stacks of boar meat here, and I could not be happier. Thank you everyone for your contributions.
Welcome.
And we definitely got enough for some more sausage. And some turnip stews.
Dosig.
Yes. Sort of. So there's a game called Chameleon, where in front of you, for everyone to see, in this card game or board game, whichever one of those you'd like to call it, is a single table of sorts. There's 8 across and then 6 down, or 8 down. And at the beginning of the round, you roll 2d8, and it signifies a specific word inside that table.
Huh.
Of all the people, there's other cards that you hand out to all the players, and one of them has a card that says you are the chameleon, and you're the only one who sees it. Through the course of the game, you have to guess. As it's going around, each person on their turn, they say one word related to that term, or that phrase. And you have to, the person who's the chameleon has to try to figure out what the term is, what the phrase is, so that they can stay hidden and stay disguised as the chameleon. And then at the end of it, you guess who the chameleon is. If you're wrong, you don't actually get to find out. Everyone turns their cards in. The person who gets guessed flips the card. If they're not the chameleon, then, well, tough luck.
This is Among Us.
It's basically, yeah, it's Among Us, but in the card game. There's one point where me and Skepti, we follow a particular YouTube channel, and one of the key phrases in there that's a dead giveaway is sausage. Not sausage, but sausage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I used that term because I was not the chameleon, and I knew that Skepti was going to get it and understand immediately what I was saying. So I just said sausage.
Mm.
He was the chameleon. I completely gave it away to him. It was devastating. I was laughing so hard, and at the end of it, he started laughing just maniacally, and I realized, oh shoot, he's a chameleon. No one believed me. They all thought I was a chameleon.
I swear I'm not.
Ooh, we need more ooze.
I have received one possible answer for the statement earlier.
Ooh.
Borderlands 2. Using Maya's ability to res somebody. I was able to do that across very large maps, specifically because I really like doing it and I did it a lot. And my friends died a lot.
That sounds like a fun ability. I don't think I ever used it. I never played the sirens in Borderlands.
You're a coward.
I am. It's true. They were too much to use. I just wanted to leave it to other people.
They're so fun. Why would you want to be anything besides a pretty magic woman?
Because having a machine gun that has a clip of 150 that empties in less than 3 seconds and then refills and auto-generating ammo is just way too much fun.
You can melt people's brains!
I can melt them with a machine gun too.
That's so... Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into this with you. You have your points, however, I'm right.
Yes, you are actually. The sirens were actually incredibly OP. They were amazing. I loved having a siren on the team when I played with other people.
Did you use, like, the online multiplayer?
Yeah.
You didn't just, like, have 4 friends that you could call up on Discord and play with them?
Not at the time when I was playing it.
Okay.
Of course, we did play a lot with my mates who did have it.
Okay.
It was one of those games I just enjoyed playing so much that I would randomly jump on with other people too.
I don't trust just random people that I meet.
To be honest, it's probably the thing that really turned me off from multiplayer online games. Got pretty ruined from it.
It's one of the reasons I stopped playing Call of Duty.
Yes, absolutely agree. It's a fun game, but I hate playing the online version. It's so freaking toxic.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
And I'm way too competitive for my own good.
Back whenever I was like 15, 16, I would play so much Call of Duty. I think that this was Cops 2, maybe? I'm not sure. It was one of them. It was one of the Black Ops. And as soon as I spoke up in like a voice lobby, it's like, oh my god, a girl! And then there would be lots and lots of comments that were very sexual, and I was like,
Oh
hey,
boy.
I'm a minor!
Oh, that'll teach him.
Anyway, G-Dub, if you're out there, your friends were really fucking weird.
Ooh, Valheim, Nova Nocturne Arts. How you doing? I'm so focused on cooking and trying to do my scavenging stuff. I'm just not looking over there. I'm sorry.
You are one with the Viking.
I am one with the Viking, and the Viking is with me.
Got the comfort level in the main area up to 11.
Holy
What?
shit!
Holy crap! Best we've got here is 7, I think.
Wait. Oh yeah, here's the 11. Yes. 11.
We have turnip stews, everyone. We have more stamina foods.
Beautiful. Wait,
Just-
there's a new Warframe update?
Uh-oh.
Well, it's been fun, guys. Nah, I don't think that I could get back into that right now. I think that I need to let that one sit for a bit.
Have a little control.
Yeah. Also, like, I'm not gonna say it like that. I struggled very badly this week because I tried to correct my sleep schedule, and I know that if I started getting back into it, I would immediately mess it up.
Oh, you're picking random bits. I was like, did I really leave that many empty spots?
Nope, it's just going as it goes.
Here on the sleep... Okay, so sleep schedule. I've been getting mine back in order as well, and... Golly. Those REM cycles. They've been producing some wacky dreams. Got some fun ideas from them, but... So, have you ever seen that animated skit where it's this really uncomfortable looking thing with its humanoid person walking with its legs bowed? I'm making hand gestures like you can see what I'm doing, but you can't. But it's got its legs bowed, knees bent outwards, its hands held up in a weird way, and it's just walking all wacky. I might have to try to find it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to find it. But I had to dream where I was that person, but I had a martini glass in my hand that had one of the dirtiest martinis possible. So just extra olive juice in it. And I was dumping it on random things, and it was just perpetually filling up.
Oh.
And every time I dumped it on something, I made the noise of like, hoo-hoo! What is wrong with my brain?
Man, you have fun dreams. I just have dreams about getting murdered.
Oh no! That's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I did have a dream I had a child.
Oh! Oh, wow. So tell me more about your nightmare.
Not like as in I had a partner, had a child, or had a child from someone else, as in I had the child.
Oh!
Yeah. So nightmare, true. I probably should see that as a nightmare.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Was this an active birthing thing?
Yes.
Where?
The
Like, are we talking about the equivalent area?
no.
No? No?
Equivalent, not even equivalent anatomy. This is a standard male gender anatomy coming out of the only other hole down there.
Oh!
It was weird. I have a weird dreams. That's why I
You should
never.
have named it Bricks.
Oh gosh. I don't know if I had a name for it. Oh, I almost hit that deer. Bricks. I just dropped a brick. Oh gosh.
Yep. Yep,
Oh,
that's
hey.
the joke. I'm sorry?
It was a pretty wacky dream. I think it's more of a, what kind of... Oh, I almost just said what kind of ass it was on, but it wasn't. But it's a kind of dream you would expect from doing stuff like that. This is a door, yeah.
I have almost nightly recurring zombie dreams.
Interesting. Okay. Do you get eaten or are you the zombie?
Usually I'm just figuring things out about the zombie because there's a little something different every time. To the point that I can't like prepare. But it's enough that I'm like, all right, I at least understand vaguely how the building that I'm in is going to be. It's weirdly like a video game. Like, oh yeah, the floor here looks weird. That means if I step on it, it's probably gonna fall.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh gosh. Speaking of floors falling through, have you all... Oh, why did I do that?
Why did
I'm
you do
sorry.
that?
I didn't mean to. I just
Turnip
poisoned
dog!
all of us.
You hurt him!
Dying!
You hurt him!
I'm sorry, Turnip Dog.
You can never make up for what you've done to my dog.
Turnip Dog can eat my flesh if he likes. Oh, Rytax come in with a dream. I have a recurring dream where I'm in a gleaming city that is completely devoid of humans and the surrounding countryside is empty. That,
I could tell what you're thinking about.
That's horrifying.
kind of sounds peaceful. Should we do sleeps?
I don't know. Do you want to do sleeps?
If we do
I'm willing
sleeps,
to do sleeps.
they'll be nice and grown.
I am in my bed, my very big, comfortable bed.
It's a big and goofy one. I was told by an old roommate of mine that I sleep like a mummy. Ooh, you dream of great trees.
I've been told that I sleep like a vampire, but that's kind of weird because I think I sleep in a curled up ball. But at the same time, I sleep very different when I'm not at home than when I'm at home.
Day 101. Yeah, I find that too. If I'm in a different location, I think it's something about comfort levels. Although, That does beg the question, if you're sleeping in a curled up ball while at home, that's more of a defensive technique, but if you're more flat... Huh.
I think for me, being curled up in a ball feels like it's harder for me to react to things. So my body feels more at ease and relaxed. But when I'm sleeping like straight out, it's like I can react quickly if I wake up. I also
Fucking
sleep
assuming
very,
a defensive
very light.
position.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think my brain's doing.
Alright, brain. We're not at home right now. Better be defensive.
You know, that does make sense, actually. Oh, I tried to do a jump and it didn't work. Jump. Alright, I was looking for raspberries.
Where are we putting the treasure?
In the boathouse.
Boathouse?
Yeah.
Boathouse.
Maybe we'll do some peaceful fishing. Although,
That doesn't got treasure in it.
that's because I moved it all recently. I gave it all to Vaughn.
Oh. So I'm good to put it in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a standard storage location. Are there fishies in here?
Okay, there's all your treasure.
Ooh. Oh, ooh. Tasty treasure. Yes. Whip it. Hello, Haldor. Would you like to buy my stuff?
Now I'm thinking about it. Whenever I'm more comfortable, I sleep on my front. But that's only when I'm with someone. Whenever I'm by myself, more comfortable is sleeping with my legs folded under my chest.
Huh.
What does that mean?
It's... So, bowling up is a defensive technique, usually. That's why they tell you to curl up whenever you do... What's it called? Like, bear stuff.
It's actually not a good idea, by the way.
Which is... No, it's not a good idea. But... Because it makes less surface area available for attacky-tackies. Which would be the typical analysis, but I am not a psychiatrist, so I definitely do not know for sure.
We need flint.
Oh, that's rare.
Don't have, and there wasn't much up there.
Oh, look at this field. It's gorgeous.
I'm trying to round out and see what we need more of to get a stack of everything.
Phil, we can definitely... We have enough turnips to have a full stack. There's a couple of stacks in the kitchen.
Okay, solid, solid. So carrots and onions?
Carrots and onions, yeah.
Alright.
And then we need more seeds, of course, of pretty much everything still. To get full stacks there.
This is the smallest field I've ever worked, and this is one of the servers with the most players I've been on.
Yeah, that's why we got this bigger field out here. Just need to get it fenced off.
Is that where you're going to put my dogs?
Yeah, probably a few of them. To defend the crops. Because those nasty little dwarfies love eating them.
Yeah. They don't even eat them. They just
They just-
smack them.
Destroy it like little turds. Come here, boar. I can stun a boar with my fist now. Yes.
God.
That's what Valheim needs. More fisting.
Ah!
Oh! I got another deer in the butt.
Speaking of fisting.
No, that one was with wooden shaft. That's right, everyone. We're super family friendly. Oh, we're not.
Love what's going on here. This is great. Phenomenal. Even.
Phenomenal.
Those poor necks. Their pond disappeared, basically.
They still spawn back.
Oh, we took their pond.
It's like harvesting ground. Free meat for the wolves to eat.
Well, that's
No.
enough.
No?
The deer was almost running away, but I got it.
Oh, I thought you were fucking yelling at me. I was like, what am I doing?
No. Not that you, is that the deer. It caught my scent and decided to try to run.
Ah, how dare it.
How dare it?
How dare
Oh
it.
dear it.
All I wanted to be was very endearing and give it a very quick death.
Bruh. That's not endearing.
No, it's not.
At least that's not what I think of. Maybe we have different understandings of the word.
What's more endearing, a quick death or a slow one?
I mean, neither of them.
It's true. But if it's an animal and you're harvesting it for its flesh and skin, then... better leave it all alive. Better not anger the Peters.
What, does Brolog have something against not killing?
What all heavens no.
Okay. I was gonna say, Peter seemed pretty okay with it.
I have cooked many a meals for Peter and that contained animal flesh.
You in fact said PETA. I see.
Yes. Oh, I missed.
I found the boat.
Did I hit it and I
Oh?
didn't even see it?
It's over by the trader.
Oh yeah, there it is. We found our boat. It's still alive. Yay.
As Finestorm's just actively hitting it with his axe.
I
Destroy
wasn't
the
hitting the boat.
Destroy the boat.
Hey. Somebody disintegrated a large portion of my boat.
That wasn't me. Technically, it was you.
Wasn't me.
Hey,
What?
you're the
I
one
was
who gave me
up
that
in the
character.
crow's nest.
Oh, good old Zayden.
I love it how I was the one person in that combat that was never hit, totally out of danger the whole time, and I'm the one who died.
He pulled a... Oh, he pulled an Aragorn.
Took a little tumble.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I got everyone to the single digits in that combat. And destroyed half a boat. I call that a success.
Destroyed
boat
half
that
the
we
boat.
needed.
Yeah, true. Grayling trying to disturb me while I pick my berries. That's a big oak tree. I'm gonna cut you down for your wood.
I mean, have you seen a little oak tree?
No.
You're oak saplings.
Timber.
That's what I forgot to pick up. Oh well, I'll be back.
Some fine wood.
Yep. I need some fine wood. Unless you want to make a delivery.
Fine wood for the fine storm.
Fine Storm's not here.
There is no fine storm. Only Farbauti.
Farbauti.
I'm sorry, but all I can think about is using fine wood as like a flirtatious term directed at Finestorm.
It's official. Next time you will see Orbit, he's gonna do that. He's gonna make that joke.
Maybe. I'm so glad that there's nothing in the Mistlands yet. I can cut through them.
But we are very excited, developers, for when there will be things. The stuff they've teased is so exciting.
You watched Spoilies?
I did. I rarely watch spoilies, but I watched that trailer that other Michael Fine Arts, not Fine Arts, my golly.
Oh yeah, Michael Fine Arts.
Michael Fine Arts.
The fucking conglomeration of them.
Yes.
I love me the Mike Amalgam.
Mike Amalgam. That's a good term of phrase for it.
I have just touched my eye with the same hand I picked up the poblano pepper with.
That's a mistake.
Yay! Blinded by the light.
This is not light. This is
Agony.
capsaicin? Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't think so, but I think that's how I always say it too.
Ooh, this is a problem. I need to get somewhere safe so I can go.
Bye.
Just go flush that eye out of that capsaicin. Kibby.
Yeah, I'm gonna
stuff.
get like some milk, maybe?
Milk of the poppy?
No, I'm not gonna.
Gonna numb the eye.
Isn't that used for like constipation?
Is it constipation or? Oh, see these deers. If they would stop running away from me, they'd
I'll be
stop
back.
getting the shaft. Good luck. Ooh, another boar. Ooh, 2 boars. Neither of them are starred. Boo hiss. Come here, boar. Oh, another one. My fists are up to 13. And I'm stunning them in first punch now. No longer will I destroy my equipment when hunting for these boars. Oh, that's an unplucked one. Come here, Grayling. Dear. Ah! No! I don't want the axe. It ran away. Didn't get a chance to shoot it.
Shoot.
You know what game has looked like fun is The Devil in Me.
Uh-huh. Yes. Another of the
Yeah.
Dark anthology, the Dark whatever anthology house.
Yeah, all about H.H. Holmes. And I just watched the Supernatural one about H.H. Holmes. So it's good timing. Apparently that's going to be their last one for a while.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a trilogy, I thought.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, and they did more than 3.
It was the 4th one. There's the Man of Medan, Milan,
Dan, the Man of Medan,
Man of Medan.
the one on
yeah.
the ship.
It's the one on the ship. The one about the Wendigos.
That's not a part of the Dark Horse anthology.
It's not.
No.
Oh.
But it is by the same people. So you're right to include it. It's just not part of the anthology.
Oh. What are the other two then?
It's Man of Medan, the Ash one, which is about vampires. The one that's in between that, which I can't remember what it is. It's oh man, I need to play them. I just need to get them and play them.
They are fun. And you can play them multiple times. Willingly sacrifice certain characters.
I played Until Dawn so many times. That was the Wendigo one.
Ah,
when I
Until
had it on
Dawn.
the PS4.
I did that one with Happy Ninja Boba. When it first came out, and the reactions to it were great. He and I both had the same reactions to scary stuff. We just kind of start laughing.
I played it with Dolly, and the running joke after playing it was that Hannah was my girlfriend. Wendigo Hannah, by the way.
Oh, the Wendigo version of it.
Yeah, not Hannah before Wendigo. Wendigo Hannah was my girlfriend.
Oh, I'm in Dark Forest now. I don't want to be in Dark Forest. I want to be in the meadows, because I want raspberries. Blueberries are good though too.
Oh, that's a lot more than what I thought it was.
Where did that come from? Oh, there he is. Alright, Mr. Skelly Bro. You wanna play a... Do you wanna play a game? He lost. What is that? That's resin. Come here, dear. I want to punch you. Ah! Deer runs too fast. Whoop. Just screwed a tree.
Excuse me?
I tried to shoot the deer, but I hit a little sapling instead, and it just blew the sapling up.
Oh.
Oh, it's a 1-star boar. Is he just running from me? Coward! Come back here and get punched. Yeah, that boar straight up ran away. Coward. Ooh, what's this? A runestone. A full belly, a full sail, the weight of the spear in your hand, and a song on your lips. Let all the mountains crumble and the seas boil to salt. One day in the sun is a life well lived. Interesting. You feel cold. I guess it's night now.
Yes, night.
Oh, the grayling actually managed to hit me. And he dealt 0.1 damage. Another one. Blue-eyed shufflers in muck. The neck are small lizards native to Valheim. Surely, and mean-spirited. They will attack on sight and must be destroyed like vermin. They stay near water because the creatures of the land loathe and abhor them. Yet no creature is all bad. Their tails are delicious.
I want to tame necks.
That
They're
would...
cute.
They're cute. Just have an army of necks behind you.
Yeah.
Fight a troll. One strike.
Neck, neck, neck.
So something good has come of the fact that I got pepper in my eye.
Oh?
Oh. You now have 20/20 vision?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I guess I
Like
shouldn't say that.
Spider-Man.
Somebody would probably try.
No. So, about a day ago, I realized there was a fly in the house. And could not catch this fly. Plaguing me all day. Finally, towards the end of the night, I get a can of Febreze. I
Ooh.
spray it as soon as I see it. It starts slowing down. I follow it. I spray it again. It lands. It stays down. I'm like, make sure your wings are wet so you can't fly away. I spray it again. It's still alive. It's fine. I pick it up. I put this honeysuckle-smelling fly outside. I had my door open earlier. Another fly flies in. I don't care if it wasn't the exact same one. I think it was. It's too coincidental. It feels like it was revenge. It comes in. It lands on my wall. It just stares at me, and then it flies into the other room. And I'm like, well, shit. I'm gonna have to do that all over again. Then the pepper thing happens. Go out into the kitchen, wash my face, grab the big bottle of dish soap. It turns out Derek had just grabbed that with pepper all over his hands.
Huh.
Everything about my face being on fire gets worse. I go into the bathroom. Can barely see through, like, teary eyes. But as soon as I shut the door, the fly starts flying around in there. I'm like, all right, it's just you and me now, fucker.
Time
I
to
smack it with the mop. And I'm not letting this one live because my good nature it was taken advantage of last time. So I squish it, wash my face again, and go out there. I feel as though this was just part of my journey to finally getting rid of that fly. Anyways, that's all.
That's a beautiful journey. Should have taken the fly and put it on a string. Then you'd have a pet fly.
I don't want a pet fly. I don't like the way they hold their little bastard hands. I don't like that they look like they're scheming.
That's actually a fair point. They do look like they're scheming.
And I'm positive that they sound like they're from New York.
Hey, so you don't like me being inside your house, eh? Too bad.
That's not a New Yorker.
That was something.
It was definitely something.
It
Oh,
almost felt Bostonian.
that's kind of what I was thinking there at the end, yeah.
Trying to park the car in the yardish.
Hey, yo, go bring the car around, eh? I'll just do eh with that voice all the time. Eh? Oh, hello, dear. Time to die. 'Cause I need your skin.
Mustard. Why are Flo and Mustard hurt?
That is an excellent question. They might have gotten close to the brute that was on the other side of the fence. That brute is long since dead.
Okay.
But I didn't check to see if it damaged any of the doggos through the fence.
You allowed my children to be hurt.
But it's not about me allowing your children to be hurt. They just ended up being hurt by a silly little brute that was then killed. The Bathnaba.
You let this happen.
I think if anything, Trav's going to be throwing me in the Boston Harbor soon for letting the doggos get hurt.
I wouldn't make you go to Boston.
Why make you go to Boston when the Colorado River's closer?
I wouldn't. You know what? As a northerner, it is my born right to be a bitch. I wouldn't wish Boston upon my worst enemy.
Oh snap. I ain't never been. Alright. I was Astrid, a shield maiden of the forest. I know nothing of my life before I came here, but my arm remembers the sword and my eyes see the course of the arrow. Now the raven guides me and I fight the great beasts of Odin's name. In Odin's name. Wait. That's an NPC who's here somewhere. Do we ever run into Astrid?
Have you run into her thus far?
No.
And then who knows?
Oh, maybe they'll be inside the Mistlands.
Where's this guy named Station?
Station!
Because he was stationed.
Awesome!
I think I was thinking of a
good
laminator.
name.
It is a good name. I like it.
Station! Of course, I don't know if I'm thinking the same station. You guys thinking the same station, but anyway. I'm thinking of Station from Bill and Ted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's been a bit. I was thinking of stationery, as in the stuff on your desk. Stationery.
What the fuck? You named my dog after post-it notes?
Yes.
Let's call it Station from Bill and Ted. It's the greatest mind in the universe.
Truth.
Tamer and ketchup. Just had hearts around them.
Aww. Oh. Don't be seeing me, dear. You need to be dying.
Poor Cat. Cat. Love him. I feel like there's another zero-star wolf around here somewhere. They're so important.
They are the origins, the beginnings. Oh wow, the deer just ran right by me. Time to
Nope,
die.
it's just Cat and love him. No, Station's a zero-star wolf
Oh
too.
my gosh, this deer is literally tormenting me. You don't have any stamina, I'm gonna run right into you. And then right when you get stamina, I'm gonna run away. Fucking deer. Just for that.
Guys, the doggo needs to get taken out, so I will be right back.
Oh, good luck. Have fun.
I hope she's not lying again.
He's probably
She
lying
probably
again.
is.
Undoubtedly. She's lying. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Oh, Lily, she's such a cute dog. I heard you, dear. And you don't know. Oh, dang it!
It looks like they did know.
They did. Right as I freaking pulled out my bow, too. Jerks. Oh, there's a beehive right there. So
Damn.
why do I hear bees? Oop. That's a sneaky button. Find killing deer super easy. Yeah. So, it should be, but I run around like a maniac and I notify them all the time. One shot kills. One shot, one kill. When they're running around like a maniacs, it's a little harder to hit them, and my aim is just not that good today. It's a little oof.
Skill issue.
Yeah. I'm usually a very good shot there. Is that all I
I swear,
weigh right
usually
now?
it's not like this.
I swear, usually, man. Usually it's just not this bad. That's what you always say. That's what you said yesterday. That's what you said today. But still, same issue. I got 25 fine wood from that thing. Use the dogs to hunt them. It's a thing in the game. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I should probably actually do that. That would be a lot more effective. But then you're not building your own skills.
No, you're just building friendships that last their lifetime.
Their lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh, there were so many more things I needed to put in there. What am I doing?
Is this daytime or nighttime?
This
It's
is daytime.
day.
I can't tell.
Daytime. Nighttime. Boop boop. Boop. Ah, we're almost full up on the chest of mushrooms. That's good.
Beautiful.
We have a lot more necktails too. Ugh. More food for the dogs.
Puppy! Puppy!
There's our poppers?
Yes.
Where is it? Aww,
So small.
it's so cute.
So small. So
Really?
fragile.
Snuggle it up. Give it a hug.
Probably fit that under a shirt and smuggle it into a movie theater. I want to watch Super Pets with a
With a
wolf
wolf.
cub.
With a wolf cub. That would be golden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why are there trophies just randomly everywhere in every chest?
Somebody will be like, hey, are you smuggling candy? That's not their name.
Candy? No, no, no. It's not
This is-
candy.
Philip.
Who's Philip?
Annie's at home.
It's time to move those. I'm gonna do some base raiding and organizing of things. This is mountain, don't need to go there. That's swamp. Actually, swamp may have some stuff. Then I will take a dog. And no, never mind. It does not have anything. Run around, do some raspberry picking. And let the dogs take care of the dirge.
This is off somehow.
That is off.
The center point of this, the tree thing.
Okay, so it's not just me then. I thought something felt really, really off about it. But
You're
I
really,
mean,
really off. You're really, really
it looks right enough, right? But there it is. Okay, I'm not looking at that anymore. That's scaring me.
I'm gonna fix it.
Because it looks fine, right? Like when you're looking at it at a distance, it looks fine. But when you look at the base, it's like millimeters off.
Yeah.
That was a terrible run and jump. There we go. That.
It's so close to being right.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
What the fuck was that? Lightning? Okay.
Zap. Thor has given us a gift. Now we had some extra trophy things that needed to be incinerated.
Okay.
Actually, some bird hunting wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Need feathers?
Yeah.
I think I've collected quite a few.
We need some good arrows for the next bossy boss.
Bone mass.
Yee. Oogie boogie boy. Hello, Ketchup. You're gonna come with me in a moment here.
Where are you taking ketchup?
To hunt the deers while I do some berry picking. Nowhere dangerous.
Okay. Take two at least.
Okay.
Just in case you run into a troll.
Okay. I can kill trolls pretty easily now. I didn't put one of the stinking trophies in there, like a silly goose.
I've never taken dogs out on an adventure. This is gonna be exciting. Wee.
We?
Whee! That's excitement. That's what people say when they're on roller coasters, right?
Wee.
I'm back.
Hi there.
How'd it go?
She's a very good dog. She had to go to the bathroom and then she immediately ran into my bedroom, jumped into my bed, and curled up into a ball and is now fast asleep.
Aww.
And she's like, yeah, it's my bedtime. Also, I decided I am going to do it again. I'm going to make cinnamon rolls again.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'll take ketchup and mustard. How about that?
On your cinnamon rolls?
I mean, I'd take 2 stars, honestly.
2 2s? Okay. Ketchup
Yeah.
and mustard and Kraken. Come here.
Oh, the dogs.
Yeah. Cinnamon rules again.
Yeah, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to make them again. And
Can they
I'm gonna
not
try-
do it this way?
try and make the, what's it called?
The filling? Stuff on the inside?
Well, I'm gonna do a little bit different for the filling of the stuff on the inside, yeah. But I'm also going to try and make the oh my goodness,
Dope.
Pastry?
icing.
Icing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can't believe I could not remember that word.
Icing can be the hardest bit of doing that. I'm a big fan of cream cheese icing on
That's what I'm gonna
cake.
try and make.
Buttercream ice cream or icing is tastes like
No,
butter.
I'm making cream cheese icing. All the way.
Cream cheese icing is so versatile.
Where are they running off to? Cream cheese icing is absolutely versatile. It's so good. You can make it thicker consistencies, smaller consistencies, smaller, more liquidy type consistencies. Big thing with that is powdered sugar. Powdered sugar is your friend.
I don't have a hand mixer, but then I realized I do have a stand mixer that has the attachments for what I would need.
Yeah.
Man,
Where the heck did the
One
dogs
time-
go?
I made meringues, like, with a whisk,
Brave.
and they were gone the next day.
Oh, I'd be so upset.
I didn't even have any.
Oh,
I would be so upset. I would be wroth. I would probably never cook again. I'm just kidding. I would never cook again, but I'd be very angry.
I'd be pretty okay with that, but that's because I don't cook for myself. I only really ever cook for other people.
I mostly cook for myself.
There's the dogs. They're coming.
Yeah. Lost them for a moment. Silly goose has stopped following me. Oh, hello. Go kill the deer.
You gotta get close to it. They don't see it.
Ah. I will learn. I will learn how to use these things. That was fun to watch. Ha! Come here, dear. Hello! That worked quite well. There's a rock in front of me and it was blocking my way. Blocking my way.
Ah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, English has not been on my side today, Shavanta. It's been words and terminologies have been jumbled.
Happens sometimes, son.
It does. Oh, there's a lovely little metal area. Mustard and Kraken. Such good boys. I heard it. No, it's just a grayling.
Ear noises.
Hurry,
So why
I have
deers?
a question for you.
Yes, I have an answer.
What was the question that Drow just asked?
That's a good question too.
Why deer?
Because we need their skin.
Okay.
Skin. How do you make the innards more gooey?
Oh,
Uh,
in what
Of-
kind of way are you looking for
of
gooey?
a cinnamon roll, hopefully.
Yeah, it was cinnamon roll, of course. What do you think I'd be talking about?
So
Well, honestly, it's the same answer either way. You cream it.
this is truth. This is truth. So, what are you making the insides with primarily? That is an important question.
Well, the first batch was with brown sugar, muscovado sugar, cinnamon, and butter.
Okay. Okay, you could probably take the muscovado sugar and chuck it out the window. Brown sugar is
Yeah, I
just
am,
as good
I am
for you.
actually doing that,
Cool.
by the way. Because I don't actually think I like the taste of the muscovado sugar in it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It does have a peculiar tasting palate. It does have a peculiar palate to it. So what I do with the inside stuff, first off, the brown sugar and the cinnamon, I will hand toss that. It aerates the
That's
brown
what
sugar.
I did too.
Good. The other one is completely melt the butter. Like make it
And then add
full
it
on
to
liquid.
the.
Ooh. Then add the brown sugar to it and hand mix it. Don't mix it inside a mixer or anything. Hand mix it. Once you do that, you've got like this very lovely fluffed feeling to the mixture of it. It's aerated, is really what it is. So once you have it nice and aerated and you've got your dough spread out on your table, take that and pour it in the center and then hand spread it across the entirety of it. And roll and bake. But the dough itself, one trick I do with the dough is instead of adding a whole egg, or because some recipes will ask for the whole egg, to make it fluffier, take out the egg yolk. Just add the
just
egg
use
white.
the white?
Yeah, just use the white. It makes it nice and fluffy.
I don't know, man.
I added 2 eggs and then an egg yolk.
Okay, get rid of the egg yolk. Just add 3 egg whites.
I don't know. This ended up being pretty perfectly fluffy.
Oh, why hello there, Delport Breckland. No, we're not testing the beta yet. We're getting ourselves nice and prepared for it, because this is a new playthrough. We haven't even done the 3rd boss yet.
Nope.
But if you get the dough fluffy, then the inside should be nice and fluffy as well. Also, cut them to be around 9 ounces. It'll bake more evenly, so to speak. I guess.
I cut them to be about 2 inches. 2 inches
That's
each cut.
close to 9 ounces, yeah. Depending on what bit you're at. If you've got a thicker middle area, a 2-inch cinnamon roll is going to be around that 11 and 12 ounce range. And that's just it's too thick. It won't spread and fluff out correctly. And always before you roll the dough out, punch it. Punch it to get rid of the big air pockets. Because it'll still roll out quite well. A little bit of both, Delport. So we got a nice base. I'm gonna bring the dogs back. That actually worked quite well. I'll have to do that in the future later. They killed all the boars and everything. And we are working on getting the iron so we can get ourselves all equipped with beautiful, beautiful iron equipment. But we have several bases. Ow, I just locked myself out. I didn't want to do that. Alright.
Just got 24 boar meat from the boar farm.
Ooh. So we got a nice little harvesting area here. Our beehives. This is oak home. This is the original oak tree we found when we arrived here. There's our smithy. A nice little boathouse. The original home that was built.
Nope.
Nope.
You did this again.
I've done
Yeah,
it
it
again.
wasn't the original.
I call it the original. It is now.
It is now. I see.
Yeah, we have wolves. Here's the thing about that, Delport. One of the people is obsessed with dogs. So we had wolves before we even had iron.
Long before.
We have lots of wolves. Lots of beautiful wolves. Everywhere. Almost every base has a wolf. Here's Salty the Wolf, one of my favorites. Let's show you... That's not the one. No, that is the one. We don't have silver yet. I'm excited for when we do. We do have all the eggs for the 4th boss, but we haven't even fought Bone Mass yet. So here's our other wolf farm. Look at all of them. Aren't they just adorable? And terrifying. Here we go.
Hurt.
A few of them are, yeah. I should bring out some necktails for them. Woo! Big smithing.
Ooh, Delport. Is it smacking the ground with Stag Breaker until you find too hard?
Or is it using this thing? Because someone said this thing worked too. Haven't tested it yet. Have we?
You are not allowed to do that.
We have. No, but that helps. Ooh, interesting. Okay, okay. Color me intrigued. 3 stone graves in the mountains. Ooh. We might have to do that next week, try.
Do what?
You
See
if we
can
could
enter
cheat silver.
End around.
I know
3
that I
stone
stumbled
graves in the
upon
mountains.
one while I was up in the mountains.
Because if we can get those cloaks,
yeah.
that would be the thing I really want from that.
Yeah.
So those cloaks are amazing. Now, this is one base. One of our other bases. It's right next to plains, so it's a little dangerous. So you can see I've left all my death locations. There's one, day 47, day 48. Isn't there one on like day 1? No, day 11. There it is, day 2. I died in day 2. And day 3. Oh, gross. I've died 5 times.
I have to start erasing mine, otherwise my map will get filled up.
Oh, there's another base that needs to be shown off too. There's one. We have bases kind of all over the place. There are typically 5 of us, so harvesting things and moving on and getting bases built is pretty easy. Getting the goods and equipment to do it though, or to move on, is more expensive because there's more of us. The bosses are pretty easy to kill. Several silver spears. Spears are definitely the best. Oh, hello.
The
Oh my
Wolfang
goodness.
spear.
I should be doing this in the light so I see you.
Right, yeah, I was sitting right here.
Yeah. No, the spears are definitely, in my opinion, the best kind of weapon.
I've been training my spears up.
I love the spears, but with this one I wanted to go sword because I wanted to change things up. But spears are super helpful and useful. Hello, how you doing?
I'm an axe wielder normally.
I could jump down there and burn myself.
Actually, I wanted to show you my my chimney. It looks. I forgot to show you it last
you
time
did?
you were here. It's actually ridiculous. You got to come outside. There's a doorway right here.
There we go. Thank you. I was going for the wrong spot.
There's no lights in here. I need to put lights up.
It's
You'll have to
pretty
jump
dark.
over this.
Close the door. It's only polite. That's for myself.
And
Not for
then jump
anyone
up
else.
here.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, jump up here. Look at that chimney.
That is a good chimney. It's better than the one I will get that.
Do you see
I
how it
can get that.
overhangs?
Yes. So it's got all the
And-
stuff out.
Yeah, the smoke comes out at the top. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work, and it is working perfectly.
It's cool.
This is like the best chimney I've ever made.
Several level 1 cloaks and some upgraded spears is feasible in one silver vein. Oh. We might be able to cheat the system.
Silver veins were huge, if I remember correctly,
They were.
Y-shaped.
and Y-shaped.
They are quite large. Is
But
this-
yeah, that was the chimney I wanted to show you.
I like that chimney. Oh, that did a lot of
Yep.
damage.
It does. Yep.
Oh, blueberries. Yay.
Yeah, there's blueberries all around.
Lovely little mansion here. We are now over here, where our normal base is right here. This is Oakhome. And then down here is Plains base. And then we've got a swamp location here because we had to mine all that iron, drop it off at a location, then do iron runs. And that is a traveling Farbuti. Get to look at Stargate. Well, I think we're all pretty big Stargate families. Or Stargate. Wow.
No, I haven't had the chance to look at that yet, Chav.
Ah.
I have not. I've been meaning to. Just
Oh.
haven't had the time.
The joys of ads. Yay.
I respond.
No, not the ads.
Yes, ads. I never repeat myself. You hear me, guys? I never repeat myself. I said it once, I'm not saying it
Oh,
again.
look, banners.
Never. Yeah, I put banners up too.
How do I go this way? There it is. Okay. I will get used to the layout one of these days.
Yeah, my layout's pretty unique.
Because we've got iron stuff, so we can survive the mountains a lot easier for wild dogs. And we've got good bows, so the big old drakey boys are not going to be that big of a problem.
Damn it.
And we've got fairly good food now coming in, so...
Welcome back, teleport.
Hey, welcome back. But yeah, we got lots of little bases going around up in places. The first time Vaughn and I went through this, our seed was absolute garbage. And the nearest iron, so like this is our spawn point here in this one, we built nearby. And the nearest one was close to being around that far away. And that far away? We had to go islands away to get iron. Silver, we were lucky. The mountain nearby had silver. Not much, but enough. But if we can use that system and find some iron or some silver, get those cloaks, it'd be dapper. Because we got plenty of wolves. And plenty of hides on the grounds as acting as carpets right now. What? I also just never did the animal training. I only trained 1 lox. Oh. Come here, brute. Come on. No, no. Don't be paying attention to the wolves. Pay attention to me. Come on. Come here. Coward.
Recognizes the larger threat. Doesn't want to face it.
I just want to run away. Oh, come on. How did I miss that?
You
Up
know
the
what you need
Jackson.
to do?
Up the Jaxie.
You haven't come and looked at the latest acquisition.
I haven't yet. Let me kill this brute and then I'll be over there. I'm not even going to harvest him. I'm just going to kill him for the fun of it. And he's dead.
Beautiful.
Really? I just killed a brute, Grayling, and you're going to come up and try to kill me?
He's my brother.
Well, he died too. No one got the fists.
You gotta end the bloodline.
Absolutely. Unlike those boars in the previous times.
Ooh, that was close.
The one thing about the seed is the merchant is so far away from us. But we found him. And built a portal to him.
Don't take the merchant portal.
No? What portal
No.
should I take?
Should take Ironworks. It's over
Ooh.
by the oak tree.
Ooh! That other one that I've seen but not walked through. It's dead. Oh no, it's not. It just wasn't doing its weird thing.
You're facing the back of it.
Oh.
Lol.
Lol. Oh my. Oh my.
I heard a portal.
That was me. Ha! There's already so much stuff here.
I'm working.
Nice. Oh wait, no, we don't want to steal that because we're actually going to be building the iron stuff here, so really what we need is the hides.
Yeah,
But yeah,
leave the hides and stuff for my upgrades.
yeah, I just put some more hides in there for you. Modest beginnings. Oh, okay. You're putting those things up there. It works.
It works. But we see
Hey.
that big swamp we got?
Have you... Oh, whoa. Hello, swamp, my new friend.
Hello, iron.
Oh, that tree's got some gook in it too. We can do some gook farming. I've done some janky gook farming. My system of it is probably not the best way to do, but it works. So yeah, I may as well while I'm here. Let's see if I can get some entrails.
There's some in the chest in there too for you to take.
Sweet. And we also have a boar farm all the way over here by where Ubu is. Oh, hello, friends. Would you like to die?
And I know I'll probably jinx it, but I've already been to one crypt in the swamp, seen a couple of others, and I have yet to see an abomination.
Oh,
Oh my god, why would you say that? That is
'Cause
the
that-
worst luck. Go knock on some wood right now.
I'm chopping down a tree right now. That other swamp, that little swamp that we were playing in, had 3 in there, and I was like, God, I
Yeah.
can't get away from them.
they were freaking everywhere. Oh, come on. Jumping right when I'm shooting. We need some ooze as
Hello,
well.
guy.
That went well.
Good
That's a
place for
stone.
iron. Don't take my iron, but go get some.
Give me your blood sacks, leeches. Really, what I need is stack breaker for this, but I don't have a stack breaker.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm building out right now, but still building.
Trails. Hate the strange pods up in the
It's looking
trees.
dope.
How do you get them? Ah. So, do I have any wood on me? I don't, but I have an axe. I can get some wood. I will show you my method to getting this cook, because it is janky.
You just build like a ladder up?
No. It's worse.
You sure? Is that it?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Ow,
11,
why do
12,
they-
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Should be at least 21 crypts in this swamp.
What? Holy crap, that's good. Alright, so let me kill these things and I need to get some more wood. Come on. Turn into the other things. I'm not using good arrows, so... Oh, more! At least I'll get some good ooze from this. Stamina. Noise. Oh, skill. Up. Give me the sacks. Chop down this tree. Fire spouts. Fire spout? Yeah, the, those weird things. There's a few of those. We got a few spawn points for them. Very useful. What? Oh. Oh, thank goodness for metal iron armor. I'm out of arrows. That's a pity. It's going to make killing this thing interesting. Never mind, it was already injured.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Do I have enough wood for this? Maybe. I don't have a
think
pick.
you should.
But. So where is... So first, you build a workbench. Second, you make sure you're nice and clear of all enemies. Oh, there's even some on the ground here. Delicious. Next thing you do, see these tiny little things? You build one in an area where you can jump on it.
Oh,
And then you
I
just
see.
keep doing it.
I
until you
see.
get up there.
You platform it like we do with the pillars and the planes.
Yes. You play a platforming game and hope you don't fall.
It'd be funny if you did, though.
It hurts. I don't have
Maybe
a pick.
that's
that
why it's funny.
abomination will knock you off.
I said what I said, Murray.
I don't know if it's the typical way, Delport, but for me it is. It's how I normally do it, and it's how I was taught to do it, but I feel like there should be a much easier way to do it. I feel like it should be easier and more simpler than that. Iron home. Choo. Well, I'm out of arrows. I need to go back and get some more.
There's some miscellaneous ones in the chests.
Use the bush to gain my stamina. Hello there.
Hello.
There's a normal workbench here. Oh, I don't even have enough wood for just normal ones. I am going to put that in there. Gook is a good thing to have, though.
For what?
Uh,
What do you use it it for?
It's used for certain things for your armor in the future. See, I swear there was something that already... Root mask? What is this?
Oh, that's the stuff that you can make with the roots from the abomination.
Oh, that's right.
It gives you poison resistance.
Oh. And it's weak versus fire. Delicious. Abyssal razor. Ooh. Horn of celebration. Why have we not made this yet?
It's a waste. I don't know.
It's 1 year since we arrived. Skull! Right, where is it? I swear we had a recipe that used it already.
Is it Draugr
It might be Dragofang.
Because I feel like that's the only thing that uses it.
Oh yeah, the huntsman bow's not it. I think it is Dragofang that uses it. But you need it for that. And
Could you move your foot, please?
Yes.
Okay, no. It's the Draugr the green banner, and the standing green burning iron torch. Huh.
huh,
So, very limited things.
maybe that's why they made it so hard.
I guess.
Also green banners. There's a mountain here too.
Well, I don't know if
Dogs!
it ever registered as a mountain. No, it's not a dog mountain or a silver mountain. It's like 5 blocks, and that's it. I don't even know if it comes up as a mountain.
Oh, it does.
It does?
Very minorly. I am freezing.
You keep going down that side, and you're going to be in the Mistlands.
Hey!
I
That's
think that's the perfect spot to get dogs.
terrifying.
It's such a small... I wouldn't even call it a mountain.
It's really not. It is
It's so small.
so itty
I'd be
bitty.
Yeah,
shocked if there's a silver
visibility.
vein on it.
It's definitely not tall enough, no.
Well, I'm freezing again.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a nice little location, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for the iron we're going to get, and we might also use it for when we do Mistlands.
True. Because it's right next to there.
It's right next to it. For now, going to concentrate on the swamp. As soon as I
Unfortunately,
get
that
this built.
Mistlands will always stay that way.
Do
Oh,
we have to start a new seed for Mistlands?
We will have to find a new Mistlands,
Oh.
which is why I said don't adventure.
I wasn't trying to.
I
I
don't
did not know
care.
that.
It looked like plains on the map, and from a distance,
Fuck.
until I
From a
got into it.
distance.
And then it said Mistlands. I'm like, what?
Get a little into it. Stones. That's right, they don't go in here. Oh, what's going on?
You took stones away from my base?
I by accidentally picked up 11 that had rolled down the
Yeah,
what's it?
Cliff.
Cliff. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Where do I put my blood sacks? Over here, I think. Yeah, that's where I put my blood sacks. Nooses we're going to put in there for now. Mushrooms. We are nearly fully stacked up on mushrooms. Those
Love
are
that the
complete.
pigs give birth and then they fall like 2 stories.
Yeah, I need to show everyone what that looks like.
Intro to the world.
It doesn't get any better than this!
It
Shockingly
really
enough,
doesn't.
this fall is going to be the highlight of your life.
I got rid of the 1 wood in my inventory. Oh, right, no, there's something else I want to do before I go over there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, dang it. This one's not upgraded enough. Oh, hello. Hello, tiny wolf cub. How are you? You're so cute. A functional locks tower, priceless. Oh, oh, oh.
I don't. That's. It's broken as soon as something scares them.
Well, if you make it high enough, nothing will scare them.
Yeah. All it takes is one cheeky death skeeto.
It's over here. That is painfully true. Wait. Why? Where is it? Ancient bark spear. I loved that spear.
That's why you build the Lux Tower in the middle of where we put our base.
I did actually, I think the best weapon is the mace. The spiky mace.
The glass one?
Yeah, I used the one that uses the Desquito spikes. Which I think is the glass one. That thing was incredible. Hang on. Am I just going crazy? No, yes, I am. Absolutely going crazy. Do we have any of that hiding away here? No, we have the finished product of it. I'll be back. Don't build in the plains. Mine are in the meadow. Ooh. We do have a... Do we have a meadow nearby? No, we have dark forest nearby. Actually, no. There is a meadow, technically right there. But it's way too close to the plains. There's one over here. We can build over there.
There's one also by the shore.
Oh, yeah. That's a good place, and we got the metal location there too. And there are locks in that plains. That's what I'm after. Nope. I don't want the whole thing. There we go. Ooh, the crops are getting finished. Yeah, we explored the mountains for dogs, so we can have an army of dogs. And for onions, so we can have onions early on. Whoops. Yeah. I can go there. There we go. Step 1, tame locks. Step 2, build saddle. Step 3, one player pilots a long ship while another rides the locks onto the boat. Take it anywhere. Locks is strategically secure locations. This is a very good point. This is a good plan.
Oh,
I
that
agree.
reminds me. If you take a Lox into the water and they run out of stamina, they will start drowning.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I also learned, though, that they only lose stamina if you're on them. You can have the
Oh, so you
locks
just
follow
stand
the
on their
boat.
back?
You have it follow the boat, and you can swim across oceans.
I've done similar things with dogs.
Oh, that's what it does. Well, that's cool. Doesn't make a hoot noise. You drink from it. Wow, you...
Sheesh. That is the highlight of the piggy's life.
Oh my gosh. I was here to see it fall.
Oh,
Oh.
you've never seen a piggy fall?
No, I have now. Hey, when pigs fly, eh? Hello.
Hi there.
Roast.
Make sure that you don't pick up the turnips. Oh, what are you doing?
I just have I made a horn
Solid.
celebration.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah. Quicker way of drinking, I guess. I already drank a potion, I can't drink another one.
Oh, okay.
Wee. Well,
So,
this is a very nice location. Right next to a mountain. Terrifying.
yep. Haven't seen any wild dogs, though.
Only dogs that
But I've-
trained and ran away.
Yep. I live in constant fear that I'm going to see a dog. I'm going to be like, oh, look, that's my pet. And I'm going to run up to it and it's going to try
It's
to bite
gonna
my
eat
nuts
ya.
off.
Yeah, so apparently pigs do breed when they're not on dirt. We had confirmation there of one of the piggies dropping from the sky. Which is good to know. Aww. Look at him all howling. He's learning.
Uh,
I'm going to call him Howler when he grows up. Okay. Well. I think next week the mission would be, let's see if we can
Goodness.
get some lovely little silver for purposes. Which the first time when we played this, the only reason we actually went through the bosses was to get the thing that tells us where the silver is. Other than that, we had most everything else. Oh, and the keys, that's right. I had to do the boss for the key. Updating the interfere with the pig farms. They might have changed it back.
Mm.
I never did any of the animal taming stuff. I always did it the hard way when I first did this game. No! No! I keep falling. Huh. Oh, it's a deer and I have no arrows still. I didn't pick up the arrows like a fool. Oh well. It's closing time anyway.
Closing time.
Closing time. Our wonderful forest that we planted because we chopped everything down. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well. Oh, so many icons. I need to do some cleaning up, I think. That's good. Okie dokie. That's our allotted time
Time's that?
frame. That's that. Got to get some food in my belly.
Go eat.
I want to go eat, yes. I'm too skinny not to eat. I need to eat more. Let's see if there's anyone to raid here. Oh, there's one, but Von's probably going to be raiding at the same time.
Murakami Art is on.
Yeah? How do you spell that?
I will post it in chat real quick.
Sweet. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. We'll be back next week, same time, from 6 to 9 MDT. That's 8 to 11 EST. 5 to 8 PST. And 1 to 4 AM GMT.
GG. GG.
I did it.
Wow.
I did it.
All those time zones.
All those time zones. So many. We got friends from all over the world. Ain't it lovely? Just waiting on. Tomorrow we don't have anything. It's the off week for the Bloodheims. Friday is Hibby Shenanigans. Got Ben back inside the gaming chair with. I think Ethan and I will be there this time. I'm pretty sure I'll be there if I don't, get terrible migraine again. I'm getting my rib put back in place on Friday morning, so.
Yay!
Yay! Finally got an
Hopefully they don't
appointment.
break another one.
Yes. Hopefully
It'd
not.
be funny though,
Yes.
like
It would be tragic.
5 months down the road.
At least I've got health insurance now, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, where's that? Have you posted the thing in? Oh, wrong chat. Awkward. Here I am looking at Discord. Math skills. Yeah, thanks, Delport. Hey, nice. Yeah, let's rate them. Ace Attorney. I love this game. And then Saturday, we have a lovely one-shot going on at 12 MDT because we've got European friends joining us for it. And as always, on Sunday, the 3 MDT Tales of Andrea regular campaign D&D happening, as always. Hopefully I won't blow up the rest of the boat. We'll find out, though. Love you all. Bye!
Bye.